Hi, my lovely people. Section 107 Fair Use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we are here to do. Please do not go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in this video. It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only. It's my opinion and my opinion only. Baby, I would sit here scrolling on YouTube, and I'm real far behind, right? So I go over and look at Peach, and she's talking about the signs, okay? She makes it short. Oh, black women, that's what she says. You want to know the signs for black women when they find out they pregnant? She starts talking about your nipples get chocolatey, okay? They get some discoloration. So I'm like, okay, girl, all right, this ain't going to be no ignorant video. That's what I'm thinking in my head, right? Because that is something that may happen. And then all of a sudden, she flips the script. She says that you also know that you're pregnant, right? When you get the itchy, scratchy, and you find out that it's a yeast infection. Then she went to say that number 3, right, is that if you start to get smelly and leaky and have BV. I said, oh no, let me rewind this. No way she said this. No way this woman is telling me, right, that these are signs of pregnancy. That is BV, yeast, and everything else. So I rewind and I listen again, and honey, it's the same old thing she is saying. So I was like, I don't know whether to be offended, right, or what's going on. Number one, the first thing I thought was, is this a new age thing? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got one child, and the one child that I got is about to be 18. So I'm like, is this a new thing? Because, you know, since I've had a baby, there's been so many new creations. Is this something new? And then I had to think in my head, absolutely not. But then I'm like, should we be offended that she called out black women? Huh? Because she didn't say nobody else. She said, black women, y'all want to know 3 signs that you pregnant? And then she started listing that. So I'm like, now she's saying it's a cultural or racial thing that people that have BV. Honey, oh no. Oh no, honey. Oh no. Absolutely not. Don't be putting that out here on black women. Don't be putting that out here on any woman. This is Peach McIntyre's symptoms of being pregnant. Because, honey, I'm pretty sure, Peach, you could be walking around with something up in there stinking and leaking is the words that you use. Quite often, honey. That hot dog down the hallway. I mean, you don't know what's going on. Now, let's just break it down for a second. Number one. You could be saying, okay, the nipple discoloration, that's okay. But when it comes to her, and we talking about just Peach herself, and she want to call out and say that black women, these are the symptoms of you. Now, let's get into it. Okay, so Peach McIntyre, when you said that it was some nipple discoloration, I don't know how you know that anyways, right? I don't know how you know anything that's going on, because we know those things over there is hanging like squirt guns, right? Every other month, you got one or another hanging up off them things. You either got one baby in the shirt or you got one on the down, right? Them things are orangutan titties over there. If those are not regular, I don't know how you even know anything that's going on with them cantaloupes. One minute you got a bra on, the next minute you can't find a bra to boot, the next minute they hanging down on the ground, the next minute you got them up and you acting like they're a baby carrier. So let's just check that one off the list. But when you talking about some yeast, which we see you out here all the time with those things going on, even when you're not pregnant. Remember, you were the one out here advertising how to put yogurt on a pad to relieve the symptoms of it, honey. You was the one telling everybody to get on here and call Teledoc to get fluconazole, honey. I don't know what's going on with that thing over there, but it ain't normal, okay? It's screaming your pH balance is knocked all the way off. That's what it's screaming. But to break it down and try and say that getting BV, bacterial vaginosis, honey, what? Huh? Excuse me? What? Y'all, I'm like appalled. I'm like, excuse me? Honey, no, those are not symptoms of everyday women getting pregnant. Baby, it used to be tiredness. It used to be sleepy. You used to be having a little morning sickness. Maybe your menstrual was late. All right, that kind of thing. But with you never know what's going on up in that thing because you pop them out so much. You also don't know what's going on because you got a husband that stay creeping, right? He always doing the TLC creep up and down the Florida streets. That ain't no sign of pregnancy, honey. That's a sign that your man ain't faithful. That's a sign that he may use a condom every now and then when he cheats on you. That's a sign that maybe you wiping from back to front and not front to back. That's a sign that you ain't washing that thing right. Maybe you using too high of a fragrance type of soap. That is called a lack of self-care. Baby, don't be putting that out here on us. Don't be putting that out here on these women out here on the YouTube streets. Absolutely. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was getting tongue-tied, right? Because I was totally offended. And then to even make it a demographic talking about, hey, black women. Girl, what you trying to say? What you trying to say? I don't give a damn if you black, white, Chinese, Asian. I don't care if you mix with 18 different things, one thing. Those ain't normal pregnancy symptoms. That's just for her. Sometimes she need to make videos and just say normal pregnancy symptoms for me, normal pregnancy symptoms for Peach, or hey Peach Patch, you wanted me to tell you how I knew I was pregnant? Because honey, that ain't matching. And I don't know how you keep getting all this stuff and not getting it treated. I don't know. You don't even go to the doctor when you get pregnant, right? To find out if your baby is okay or what may be going on. So I don't know how you self-diagnosing or calling the teledoc to diagnose all this stuff that's going on with your thing, but you say you wake up and it is stinking and it is leaking, and that's how you know. If you waking up like that, baby, you need to go get a blood test and a pap smear ASAP. You don't need a pap smear only when you popping one out. You need to probably get one weekly, baby. You need to get some checked up every week, especially with that husband that you got going on over there. You better go and run to the nearest OBGYN. If you ain't never paid a medical bill, baby, you better get you a OBGYN so quick if those are your pregnancy symptoms. When I tell y'all, I was floored, flabbergasted, and I still am. I said, oh, I got to get out here and talk to my people about that. Not those being the pregnancy symptoms. I don't know what's going on in the world. But baby, y'all got to tell me what y'all think about it. Especially my ladies of color. What the hey? And I ain't even wanted to say color, but honey, you said black women. If you want to know oh man, y'all, I about passed out. I can't wait to hear from all women. What do y'all think about this hot mess? Because this show one a symptom of mine. Ooh, I'm going to see y'all in the comments below.